Welcome, I'm the DeadwoodJedi. There's another Raid Shadow Legends video. We are on the free-to-play, the Road to Ultra Nightmare. Got my coffee in hand, went back to the leaves today. I'm sorry for no video yesterday. I was kind of taking a little bit of time for myself. And, you know, we got those new hard dungeons and stuff I was looking at and things along those natures. But I came in today and look what we got. We got a cool little video. So I thought we could start off by watching this. Oh, I'm definitely sharing these. Definitely sharing it. But in the meantime, I thought we could take a moment and watch this little video together, see what it is.
The path of a summoner is one of difficult choices. Elhain was your first, and this was your journey.
This is cool. First campaign battle, January 13th. What an auspicious day to begin. Rhonda. Elva. Legit.
You are a legendary summoner.
122 rare champions I've summoned. 15 epics. 1 legendary. This is going to be a good basis of who's gotten the most luck.
Champions the most.
This is so cool. Yeah, this is accurate. This is accurate. Rhonda.
You triumphed in the dungeons.
You did. Almost 1,000 raids and dragons so far. Yeah, level 20 on both those. Yeah, level 20. What's up? Minnow.
And claimed
level
many
11
treasures.
Oh, I've gotten farther than level 11 though.
You are an arena legend.
Level 5.
You have crushed the Demon Lord.
I have crushed the Demon Lord. 180 fights. Oh. Oh.
You have come far, but your journey is not over yet. Continue on your path. Greatness awaits.
That was awesome. I love these things. I think these are super fun. Oh, that's great. All right. Hey, look at that. All right, we'll share this bad boy. Why not? I'm going to go ahead and share this on, get that out on Twitter. Get that going. Hey, that's not too bad at all, I think. That was a pretty fun little thing to start the day with, I would say. But we got the hard mode dungeons, right? We got all that stuff coming on. We had that extra legendary event. I have to tell you guys, I was hard considering doing the extra legendary event. I was thinking about it. I thought about it a lot. If I had planned on streaming, I would have done it, I think. But I was real tempted. Anyway, it's day 56 here, right? On the free to play. And we are still in a precarious spot. Obviously, we have a lot of 2x events this weekend, which I think is going to be really important. One of the things I need to determine is, do I want to go for this Elhain fusion? Obviously, that's starting up soon. And if I do want to do that, I'm going to need to probably save some shards after this 2x event, right? Normally, I think, and I still might do this, it might be more beneficial just to yank all my shards and see what I can get, because, you know, I don't know what the point is necessarily waiting on these, right? Like, do I need to wait another 2 weeks to open these voids? Do I need to wait another 4 weeks to open up the ancients? I don't know that really makes a lot of sense. Definitely opening up my sacreds, right? So we're gonna have to see where we're at in those events, and, you know, if I can skip anything along the way. My guess is I probably won't be able to skip anything, right? Ooh, oh, yo, hook it up. I'm in. I'm all in on this. Yes, give me more. That's kind of nice. So these are kind of the things that I've been thinking about, trying to figure out what's going on. My clan boss team has like completely fallen off a cliff. It's very disappointing. I need to desperately, I'll take that ancient shard. Oh, Lego book. Yes. Oh, that's huge. That's massive. saving them. I'm saving them so that I pull my shards. But my damage is definitely falling off a cliff. You know, I'm struggling right now. I'm between, you know, sometimes I'm 2 key on Nightmare, sometimes I'm 3 key on Nightmare, and it's very frustrating when that happens. Hey, just a friendly reminder, if you haven't already, take a moment and hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so you don't miss the next one of these videos that comes out. And of course, if you guys need help with your account, you can go to my website, DeadwoodJedi.com, where I'll be happy to look at your squad and make whatever improvements are needed to be made. But, you know, when I'm doing that, I still want to play my own account. That's why I use BlueStacks, which you'll find linked down below in the pinned comment and description of this video. BlueStacks is a great way to run multiple instances of the game on your computer at the same time. And if you enjoyed today's music, we have that SoundStripe link down below in the pinned comment and description of this video as well. Use code DeadwoodJedi, save 15%. I do want to point out something very cool is I did beat Hydra normal, the bottom chest, but I have 1 Mithralis fragment. I think that's really important. So that part's very cool. I've been stuck on Doom Tower, which is frustrating for me because I was able to beat it the last cycle, actually the last 2 cycles, I think. But I'm stuck here on floor 80 with Dark Fae, and I'm pretty sure I could beat it, but I think I'm gonna have to do a lot of reworking or a lot of regearing. I'm not really eager to do that. So I've been kind of hesitant to really go down that road. It hasn't been my focus. But the rewards in Doom Tower are really nice, and so I'm like real tempted to put in some effort, but like I could use all of this stuff. All these rewards that you get here would be pretty fantastic to get. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, so I might not be able to get there this cycle through. I fall in the gold 3. I haven't, you know, I took a little bit of time off, so I'm still working on stuff, just not quite the same as what I was doing before. 3 extra stalwart sounds actually delicious, so I think we're going to be running some of that as well. But yeah, I'm, you know, staged, as you saw, stage 20 on the 3 main dungeons. Spider, I'm actually up to stage 18, so I started to farm this a little bit more. I do need better accessories. It's just what it comes down to. I was looking at it, I was thinking about it, I was like, I just need better accessories. So I started pushing a little bit. I'm pretty hard stuck there though. I don't have that HP burner. I don't have those max HP damage champions, right? Really hoping for a cold heart tomorrow or this weekend. But yeah, so I'm a little stuck where I'm at right now. I haven't had any luck in Dragon lately, which has been a bit frustrating. I just haven't pulled anything with good speed on it in a good long while, and it's really like the gloves and the chest piece. Though I did get one really amazing piece, and I have to show this to you guys. I don't know how I'm going to use it. I want to put it on Ronda, but I don't know how yet. But look at this bad boy. Look at that bad boy. We got a little zoom on that thing. I mean, 25% crit rate with speed substat. Yes, please. Yes, please. So that's pretty nice. I still need a banner. I was messing around swapping some gear, and I don't have the perfect pieces yet to really make it really make it sing, as I'd like to say, and still get the accuracy where I need it. So I'm gonna need more than just that. But chances are I'm gonna be swapping this in at some point here, and probably trying to swap in, I don't know, something else. But yeah, it just wasn't, I'm not quite there yet, but I'd like to get there. It's kind of where it comes down to, right? And so that's sort of where we're at. Like, I don't know if that's the one I wanted to use. Something like this maybe I could do. You know, it doesn't really change a lot, gets me a little bit more accuracy, and if I can get an accuracy banner, I will be at Ultra Nightmare levels, which is what I want to be at, obviously. But again, my defense is still too low, so it's gonna be it's a little bit of a, you know, dicey game of how do I want to approach this. Right now, this change isn't worth it, but it is something I'm heavily considering making happen as we go forward. So that's where my team's at right now. I feel pretty good, feeling pretty decent about things, right? But still just need to continue grinding, continue improving a little bit at a time. Oh, I did get a blessing for Valerie, which is kind of exciting. So that's something I can definitely add at some point here. But we'll take these bad boys, and you know what we can do, I think would be just fine, is open up some of these mortal stones, because why not? Let's see what we can get out of this today. And of course, the big day's tomorrow, right? Big day's tomorrow. Get those sacred shards available to us. or I guess today. Big day's today when you guys are seeing this. I always record these the day before. So the big day's today when we get those immortal shards. So I'm going to try to, if I can time this right, I will either be streaming before or after this video. I'm not sure which it will be. Hopefully we'll be doing it, you know, some point today though will be the goal. And I think that'll be good for us. Hopefully we'll get something really great that can take that clan boss team to the next level, because right now we're just a little bit, we're not in trouble, so to speak, but we're not doing great. Now, Affinity's huge and definitely benefiting us right now with this. In fact, I think so much so bringing in Valerie is not a bad idea for this team in particular. So can kind of run it with Valerie. I've been doing better generally having Deacon in there, but it's still, you know, it's a little bit of a mixed bag, so to speak. Valerie's still, I think, my weakest champion right now, still only being level 50. I want to see what I pull this weekend before I take her to 6-star, but if I don't pull anything this weekend, she'll be going to 6-star for sure. And then we'll just have to this will be the team that we'll be running with. But what I get this weekend is going to make a huge difference on that, because, you know, depending on what we pull, I might take multiple champions out of this squad. You know, that's a very realistic possibility. As much as I, you know, love Venomage and I love Jareg, those are two champions where there are options out there that could be better for me. You know, same thing even with Elva, right? Like, she's an amazing champion, but it doesn't mean this is the only, you know, build I could use her with, really. So there's a lot of options here as far as like champions and teams that I could bring in. And if we pull something OP, I'm not even talking about legendaries, right? If I pulled a Geomancer, for example, I'd probably swap Geomancer in for Rhonda. I think we'd get a much better damage result overall. And I could build then Rhonda, focus Rhonda for Arena. I could focus Geomancer for Clan Boss, because those become very different types of builds. And I think we can get really good results because of that. So all that's going to be really important to kind of figure out. And I think all that's going to matter a lot. So I'm a little, you know, waiting to see. It's in the very same sense, like Venomage, I love, but there's definitely options out there that are going to be better than Venomage. So if I can pull one of them, I'll go with one of them. It just depends on what's available out there for us. So that's kind of where we're at right now, trying to see what's going to be coming down the pipe. And obviously, you know, Valerie, hopefully we get a Sandlash Survivor. It's my main hope and prayer out of all of this. But I feel like we are in a good spot. I think the 3 times Stalwart is great for us. Honestly, I would love to get more speed gear, right? For sure, that's a major goal of mine. But if we can get Stalwart gear, Stalwart would be the preferred set to put everybody in. And definitely I feel like that's something I can put my Elva in if I can get enough of it with enough speed. But the speed's the key. It's a lot harder. Every speed set you have is an extra 12 speed. So, you know, 3 speed sets like I have on Elva is an extra 36 speed. A lot. So you'd have to make that up in the substats of the gear, and that can be really, really difficult. So hopefully, ideally, we're going to, you know, be able to get some decent pieces, you know, hopefully getting some triple roll speeds or double roll speeds, so that maybe I can make the speed I need for Elva, which is like 248 speed, I think is what I'm aiming for. Pretty fast. But if we can make that happen, all of a sudden we're going to be in a lot better shape. You know, and so that would be massive. Not only would it free up the speed gear I have on her, but it would allow me to, you know, reliably have her survive the AoE hits without the ally protection from Jareg. In which case, because I think I've given up on the idea of reflex on Jareg. I think I'm gonna have to give that up. It's not a realistic thing for me to hope for. I'm already struggling to get the right gear, and then again with the speeds, right? And that becomes really tough. So understanding that that's not a realistic possibility, I have to make adjustments in other ways, right? And try and figure that out. And it's not just Elva, right? If I could put Venomage, if I could put Rhonda in Stalwart gear, that would help us survive a lot better as well. Jareg, I'm not as worried about. Valerie, I'm not as worried about, but the rest of them, you know, it would definitely be more beneficial if I could do that. Specifically Rhonda and Elva. Elva's not, you know, protected by the ally protection or the increased defense all the time, and Rhonda's squishy. Very squishy damage dealer. So like being able to put those two, especially in Stalwart gear, would be a huge help for us. I don't think we're going to be anywhere close to that for Rhonda for a while, but Elva hopefully sooner rather than later. But right now the goal is just keep grinding some dragon, keep getting some better gear. Obviously if Affinity matches up, we're going to have much better results than we would otherwise, but it's going to be a bit dicey to see how this works. You know, I set myself this goal and basically I have through this weekend to be able to get there. It's going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky. I feel like we can do it, but it's gonna be down to the wire. So when I'm ready to go for it though, we'll be going live. We'll do a live stream on YouTube. I'll see if I can't get YSC to come join us, and we'll at least stream, you know, a couple of the keys to see if we can get there, which I think will be pretty fun. So it's hard because 4 keys is a full day of work. So I'll try and see if we can't do it. Maybe we'll have 2 streams in the same day or something like that. A morning and a night stream kind of thing. You know, we'll see what we can't do. But yeah, this is pretty good. Obviously, you know, with the right affinity, everything works. And I think on Void, we're doing pretty decent. But I've had a couple bad affinity matchups, and I've gotten as low as like 16 million on Nightmare, which is like, ugh, what's going on? But, you know, if we can get to those speeds, we're going to be in pretty good shape, I think. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. Feeling pretty good. I'm nervous, but I'm feeling pretty good. And obviously these hard dungeons are really exciting, right? I think that they're going to be more attainable than I think a lot of us were afraid of, which is both good and bad, right? I know the endgame players were really hoping for a big challenge. And I would say that, you know, looking at them all, it looks like there is room for them to continue to grow. My guess is we'll have hard dungeons all the way up to 25 as well, which isn't a bad thing for us, right? So there's going to be room for those to grow also. And so hopefully at the top end, you're going to see a lot of challenge for the really end game players. Right now, you know, it's not much of a challenge for end game players, you know, but I think for, you know, everybody else, it is definitely a challenge, right? I was able to, I've only played around a little bit, and I was able to do some stuff on Spider, some stuff on Ice Golem, you know, without too much hassle. And so I think it shouldn't be much of a question of us being able to, you know, pass those higher dungeon levels. And thankfully the energy cost is the same, which I think is a really nice thing. And so that makes it a lot easier for everybody to kind of, you know, grow with it and play with it and, you know, get where we'd want to be. So that's definitely a good thing overall. So it's not something that's, you know, costing us more to do. And if you can do the hard dungeons, you just do the hard dungeons. It's like not even a question, right? Doesn't matter which level, you're just going to do it. Cost the same energy and you get better results, obviously. And so that's going to be a big change for a lot of people. But like, I wish I could do that with my account. I don't think I can, right? Just based off of like what's needed and what's asked of, I would be skeptical of that. It is something I should probably look at though. I mean, I can't even do stage 25 right now. I don't know that I could do hard level 1 right now, but it might be something worth trying in the future. So maybe that's something we'll pursue and see if we can't do, because that would be a huge come up. But obviously, you know, for things like Dragon, the boss just hits harder, and that and by itself is enough to really mess things up. So that's not going to be a great result there. I love the fact that Elva, everything's on a 3-turn cooldown now. The revive, the block debuffs, the increased speed, all that stuff. 3-turn cooldown is great. It's amazing. Yeah, this team looks great on Spirit Affinity. Can I have this every time? I just want Spirit Affinity every time. This would be perfect for us. I'm probably the only person in the world that's saying that. But yeah, that'd be great if you could make this happen. That's pretty good though. I think we're doing a really good job right now, obviously. You know, still taking damage, but you know, when we have ally protection, increased defense up, we are able to survive. And I think that's a huge part of this. So it's just going to be cycling those buffs from Jareg and extending them best we can with Valerie. This is why speed tuning is going to be so massive for Ultra Nightmare. When we lose champions, because they're not protected. And so being able to speed tune it means that we're going to help ensure that we are protected for a majority of the fight. And that's going to be huge for us. Oh yeah, look at this. Turn 34 and we're still trucking. 28 million, we still trucking. What did it say my top result was? 33 million? Again, I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna be able to beat that. He is gonna start hitting. The boss is gonna start hitting a lot harder here, but we're about to crack 30 million. That's pretty considerable right there. That's pretty considerable right there. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Pretty good. I'm not angry at it. I'll tell you that right now. Oof. Rig down. Man down. That's actually not good because we just had the buff up and now we don't have ally protection. We don't have increased defense. What are we gonna do? Is everybody gonna wipe right here? No, we lost a few of them. Definitely lost a few of them right there. That's a huge problem for us. All right, we're still alive though. 31 million still alive. We might get a PR right here, guys. Personal record. I think it's possible. I think it's possible. I don't know. We lost Elba. That means no revive. I think the PR might be out the window now. Okay, yeah, it's definitely not gonna happen. But 32 million is definitely a good result. I'm happy with that. Obviously, I'm happy with that. Really good result. So, okay, not too shabby. So I think we can see there's potential to make this work, but I gotta get those speeds, which is driving me absolutely crazy because I'm not getting it. It's driving me a little bit batty. I'm losing my mind just a little bit. Okay, I'm in pretty good shape. Feeling good about this team. Need a little bit more work to do, and I really want to pull those shards. Like the one thing that's driving me seriously up a wall right now. I want to pull those shards. All I want to do. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. That's gonna be today's video. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be streaming, or we'll be I think we're gonna be today, right? Today for you guys. So tomorrow, whenever that is for you, we'll be back. We'll have another video for you guys, and I'll probably be streaming after this video when you guys see this. I might put this out a little bit early, and then I think we're gonna be streaming later today when you guys are watching this. So check it. You'll see the notification go up, and it should be pretty fun. We'll open some shards and see what we can't get, and maybe build some new champions. It's very exciting. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you all so much. Thanks for sticking around. Until next we meet, DeadwoodJedi.